Hi, this is Renuga. I am working as an assistant professor in Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. In this video, we are going to discuss about the GST network. Okay, actually, network is nothing but suppose as a businessman, they are going to register their name under the as per the GST rule. They are going to supposed to pay their GST bill through online. That particular system is called the GST network. Okay, actually, GSTN stands for Goods and Service Tax Network. Actually, it is a non-profit, non-government company, and also they provides a shared IT infrastructure and services to both central and state government, including the taxpayers and other stakeholders. Okay, so the registration actually they have to provide all the front end services, returns and payment, and also they have to pay all taxpayers will be provided by the through GST network. Then what are the functions involved in the GSTN? The first and foremost function is as a taxpayer they are going to register their business through online registration. Okay, then they have to after completing their registration they are going to filing their return based on their submission and validation. And third process and function is invoice matching is nothing but they are going to reconciliation of the input tax credit. That is, suppose if any of the supplier they are supposed to pay their the taxes, that is when they are going to purchasing the raw material, that time they are paying the GST. Okay, so as per the input tax credit they are supposed to claim. That is the under GST one of the main function. Then tax payment processing, data analytics and fraud deduction, and also if we have to if any tax evasion happening easily identify through this network. And also they are integration with the tax authorities. So these are the some important functions under the GST network. Next we move to what is the vision of GSTN. Okay, so the vision is nothing but in future what are the some services provided by the GST to the taxpayers. The first vision is seamless IT infrastructure. Seamless is nothing but they are providing the continuous infrastructure. Then easy doing business, transparency and efficiency, integration with stakeholders, data security. Suppose if you are filing all the returns and every databases should be maintained as a confidential and improve taxpayer services. These are the some important vision under the GSTN. Then what is the basis of GST network? We are having a totally six bases. First one is they are making on the technology provided to the taxpayer. Then automation. Automation is nothing but the process. Then third one integration is nothing but they have to make the relation between the stakeholders and the tax authority. Transparency is nothing but they have to provide all the information without hiding any details which they are going to provide in the GST network and settle all the returns. Then security, efficiency. These are the some important bases under the GSTN. Next, we move to what are the steps. Suppose if you are going to follow the GST network. The first step is they are as a taxpayer, they register their business. After second step is invoice upload and data entry. Then based on the data entry, they are supposed to pay their tax and reconciliation. The next step is compliance and verification. The final one is refund and audit processing. Suppose if any of the person they are paying already in the GST, they are automatically refund their tax through the GST network. Next, we move to the what is the difference between pre-GST and post-GST. So, based on the aspect, we are going to classify the pre and post GST. As per the tax structure, pre GST it is a multiple indirect tax, but post GST we call it as a single unified tax system. Okay. Then second aspect is tax complexity. Under the pre-GST, we are supposed to having some different tax rates. But under the post GST, we have to replace the multiple indirect taxes, call it as a GST. Then third one is cascading effect. Under the pre GST, they are supposed to make the tax on tax due to the no set off between the different taxes. But under the post GST, we are supposed to eliminate the input tax credit, allowing all the stages we have to claiming the credit. So these are the main importance under the pre GST and the post GST differentiation.